up, my Ambers? So for today's video, I honestly don't have like a plan for this video, but I really felt like a calling to do this video because I feel like it can help a lot of people. So today I am going to be talking about basically my journey as a single mother, how I'm able to make ends meet and ultimately just be a successful single mom, because it's not easy being 22 and having a kid and having to take care of him financially and all that stuff by myself. So I'm just gonna give you guys my whole story on what I did to get to where I am now and be able to provide a good life for my son as well as myself, because I came from nothing and now I'm able to literally buy anything that I want for myself. So let's just get right into the video. For starters, if you guys didn't know, my first job was at Zaxby's, and I worked there from the time I was 16 until I was 20 years old. I had my son when I was 19, so I can tell you guys right now that being a manager at a fast food restaurant is not the way to go. But at the time, I mean, wages are way different now than they were back then. Back then when I was an assistant manager at Zaxby's, I was only getting paid $12 an hour, which is nothing. So then after Prince was born, when he was about 4 months, I started at Walmart and I was a regular fresh cap associate, which means that I put away produce and vegetables and stuff like that for about a year, and then I was promoted to a cap to, so whenever I started at Walmart, I had a 75-cent like add-on bonus raise, whatever, to the original pay because of my experience at Zaxby's as a manager. So I was making $12.75 working at Walmart as a regular fresh cap associate, and then after a year I got promoted to a supervisor. So I was over the truck unloads for cap 2 for about 6 months, and I was making $15 an hour, which also was not really getting me anywhere financially. Like I could barely save like $100 every 2 weeks or something like that. So I realized that one, I didn't want to work at Walmart anymore because it literally was so labor intensive and it was just not for me. Like somebody like me being in the back and for truck unloads over a whole bunch of guys was just not something that I wanted to do, and I was never able to see my son. I worked 12 to 13, 14 hours a day. I went in at 12 p.m. and didn't leave until like 12 a.m., 1 a.m., sometimes 2. Because I'm the type of person, if I'm gonna do my job, I'm gonna try my hardest to do it to the best of my abilities. And I quickly realized that that was mentally and physically exhausting. I lost so much weight working back there, like not good amount of weight, because I literally was working my body to death, and I'm kind of a small person anyways, and doing all that stuff on top of not being able to eat like full meals was really hard on my body, and I wasn't able to see Prince that much, and he was always with my mom, and it just wasn't a good feeling knowing that I'm barely making any money and I'm not able to really provide for my son the way I wanted to. I've been doing TikTok since I worked at Zaxby's, and I will literally make a video out of anything. If I can make a video out of anything, you guys can make a video out of anything too, because I used to make videos out of me throwing away the expired fruits and vegetables from being a regular fresh cap associate at Walmart. Organic time with Tyler, part, I think this is 2 or 3. Oh, I got bakery today, y'all. I'm finally not in produce, but I'm still gonna have to help in produce because produce is already done, except for organics. So yeah. Okay, Tyler made you guys a salad if you guys want any. And then once I became a supervisor, I kind of couldn't post as much, so that source of income from TikTok, from being a supervisor, was kind of like, I wasn't really making much. I was probably making like 30 to 60 cents a day on TikTok because I wasn't really able to post as a supervisor. And I quickly realized, like, yeah, I'm making $15 an hour, but this really isn't that much money either. And I wasn't happy with what I was doing. So that's when I started watching a whole bunch of Hooters videos, and I literally was just like, maybe I should try serving. But nobody in my family had ever really served before, and they had always told me, my family always told me, like, girl, serving, you're gonna make like 2 cents an hour or something like that. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I've always wanted to be a Hooters girl, and so basically whenever I was at Walmart and I realized this was not for me, I needed a break mentally, I took a 2-week break at Walmart, and I basically told them that I was sick, and I was sick, and I just realized, like, I cannot go back there. Like, I hate my supervisor. I can't stand her. I can't stand the people that I work with. I can't stand the people that I work for. They talk to me like I'm a dog, and I need to get out. So that's when I applied to Hooters. I got the job, and I started at Hooters. And when I tell you guys, Hooters was one of my favorite jobs ever. The store in Fayetteville that I worked at was seriously one of my favorite freaking jobs ever because I got to be around girls all day. I got to do my makeup every time I went to work. You know, I felt good and I was making a lot of money, or what I had thought at the time was a lot of money compared to what I was making at Walmart. So keep that in mind. I was making $15 an hour working at Walmart, and then I started at Hooters and was making way more than that. So whenever I was working at Hooters, I would just write down how much I would make every day. And I didn't even have to work that much. I worked like 4 days a week at Hooters, and I worked the morning shifts, and I would just get really good regulars, and you know, I would literally make anywhere from like $600 to $800 a week working at Hooters. 1,000 was like the max that I made at Hooters a week, but that still is not bad at all. And I didn't have to be there that long. I went in at like 10 a.m. and left at like 5 p.m. That's not that bad compared to how much I was working whenever I was at Walmart, and I wasn't able to see my son ever that much. And before I started at Hooters, I was not a single mom, but the moment that I started working at Hooters, I had just left Prince's father and I was a single mom, and I was like, bro, I have to figure out how to do this stuff on my own somehow, because like, what the heck? So literally working at Hooters was enough for me and enough for Prince. And then I moved to Charlotte and I started working at that Hooters, and I knew I was making a good amount of money, but I'm like, I want more money. Like, I need more money. And I just always had this vision of wanting to be the best mom that I can be and wanting to provide Prince with so much more than I was ever given from my childhood. So one day it was a Monday, I was working at Hooters, and this guy came in with like 2 girls and another guy, and I was like kind of freaked out, like this better not be no human trafficking stuff, like what the heck. And he was basically interviewing me while I was working and was like, do you know how to make drinks? When do you want to work? Do you steal? Do you lie? All that type of stuff. And I was like, wait, what the heck? And I was so scared at first to take the offer to go work at a bar. Like, I knew I wanted to work nightlife, but I didn't know how to get into it, and I am so shy. And I knew that like, if you want to work at a club or a bar or anything like that, you have to like go to the place and go talk to the owners, because it's not like a place where you can put in an application. But luckily, the owner of the bar that I work at now had came to Hooters and was basically just trying to recruit bartenders, which is so smart because he came to Hooters, and obviously girls at Hooters are cute. So he came and he asked me, and I was so scared. Like, I was so skeptical because he's an Italian New Yorker. I was like, you're scaring me. Like, I don't know if I should do this. But I took the job and I started on my first night. I trained for 4 hours. I made $100 just training for 4 hours. And he basically asked me, if you like it, you can stay. If you don't, bada bing, bada boom, get out. I took the job, and my first night working at a bar with another bartender, I made $500 in one night. Now, there have been nights where I have worked at the bar and made my rent in that night. If I'm working 3 days out of the week, which is what I do now, you can already calculate all that money in your head. So I work at a bar, nightlife, 3 nights a week, and I also do TikTok, which is an income. I do YouTube, which is another income, that's 3. I have Amazon affiliates, which is 4. Sponsorships is 5. And the list could go on. This doesn't even have to be for a single mom or anything, but I'm telling you guys, the moment I started to multiply my incomes and the moment I started to just put my all into what I was doing, that's when my money started to multiply. For a while on TikTok, I would just get so discouraged because I would see these moms getting up super early, pushing out all this content, and I was so depressed and so in my own head that I was like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. It's not something that's going to be achievable for me. I knew ever since I was little that I wanted to be somebody who could impact other people's lives and make a lot of money doing it. And now I'm basically living my dreams, and it's kind of surreal because I'm still kind of like I'm still kind of at the beginning, but I've also been on YouTube for a really long time. Before I was on my own YouTube, which is what you guys are watching now, I was in a couple channel with Prince's dad, and I was editing those videos and pushing out 2 to 3 videos a week before I was even getting paid. And my passion is what just drove out the content, because I love making videos, and it was something that was able to bring me income the longer that I did it. So now that I've been doing social media for like 4 years now, I'm able to actually profit off of it. The reason why I'm making this video is for you guys is like, find something that you're so passionate about. Use that to motivate you and make you want to be to that level of success that you envision. Success is different for everyone. Success could literally just mean being able to, you know, do things for yourself, being able to get your nails done, being able to buy your kids the nicest clothes that you always wanted when you were a kid. Like, if I can do it, you guys can do it. And I'm telling you guys that because I'm 22 years old and I am very successful at the age that I am at now. I can't even imagine myself at 25. I can't even, it's not even like, I can't even imagine myself at 30. I really can't. And hey guys, I had to get a little lower because my legs were hurting. But I guess what I'm trying to say in this video is whatever you have been wanting to do, whatever that thought in your head of what you have envisioned yourself to be, those goals that you have set for yourself, and you're just like, I know this is what I want to do, but it's just like, oh my gosh, it's so much work. Get up and go do exactly what you told yourself you're gonna do, because you're gonna be able to provide for your family. You're gonna be able to provide for your kids, and it will all come in due time. It might not come now, it might not come in 6 months from now, but the longer you put your passion into something that you really love doing, you're going to benefit from that. And I know some of you guys are probably like, well, Jay, what if I don't want to do social media? Create your own business. Start. What is something that you love doing? Do you love couponing? If you love couponing, create a freaking step-by-step guide on how to coupon and sell that shit. Like, you can literally make money out of doing anything that you want to do. I have been wanting to release merch for a really long time now, but I've been so scared of the process. And I know that, like, if you have other companies do it for you, you lose a lot of the profit. And I'm gonna be doing all of my merch myself because I talked to my good YouTube friend Corey. I've been watching Corey for so long now, and it's so crazy because now I literally am friends with the people that I watch on YouTube. I used to watch Shelby Triglia. I don't know if I'm saying her last name right, but now me and Shelby talk all the time on Instagram. Not all the time, but we do talk. Carly is somebody, you know, slim, thick, with your cute ass. You know, everybody knows who she is, and now we're mutuals. We talk all the time. We help each other out with the social media stuff. And it's just like, whatever passion you have, whatever you want to do, take that goal that you have, write it down, and push yourself to do that thing every single day. And I know this probably, I don't know if this like makes any sense to put in like a single mom video, but like, I would not be able to be the mom that I am to Prince without the goals that I have given myself and the drive that I have created to keep on going to like do what I'm doing now. And I feel like so many people just forget that like tomorrow is not promised, and I want everyone to be happy. And I was not happy for a long time for these past couple months whenever I lost my car and I lost my main account on TikTok. Like, I was so lost because I had also just gotten out of a relationship and couldn't go work at the bar that I was working at, and like my income had dropped so much like once I lost my main account and I couldn't go work at the bar. But everything falls back into place. I just want anyone out there to know, mom or not, dad or not, whoever, do what you love to do and put your all into that and just try your hardest to achieve those goals that you've set for yourself. I can't express that enough because the money will come, the success will come. The whole point of this video is to just let you guys know that if you guys are stuck in that 9 to 5 and you guys are stuck in that mindset of thinking that you can't do it, learn to believe in yourself. Give yourself a high five in the mirror every single morning and tell yourself that you're doing a damn good job for everything that you've been through and everything that you're going to get through later in life. And I just really hope that this inspires some of you guys to get up and do exactly what you have been telling yourself that you've wanted to do, because you guys know that if you guys go and you follow your dreams fully, that you're going to get to where you want to be. You don't need that 9 to 5. You don't need to go to college to be successful. You don't need to be a doctor to be successful. Like, you can do anything that you want to do and you can be successful doing that as long as you have the passion and the drive. Your goals are all aligned. And I'm so bad with words. I don't know if this makes any sense. You guys don't need the 9 to 5, and just learn how to multiply your incomes. Look up how to start a business. Look up how to multiply your incomes. What are some things that you can do? Sell your clothes. Like, try to cut back on eating fast food. I have been eating at home for so long, or not so long, but I've been eating at home for almost a month now. And in December, I spent $500 on fast food. $500 on fast food. The meals that I make and I show you guys on TikTok, the rice that I buy is $2. The vegetables that I buy are like $1 each or $2 each. Potatoes are like a big bag for like $5. Like, you guys could do it. You guys can save your money. You guys can multiply your incomes, and you can be the best parent, single parent, whatever that you want to be, as long as you think about what is most important and how you can get to where you need to be. This video was very spontaneous, very all over the place. I know I literally just jumped around the whole time, but I just wanted to tell you guys my story so you guys can, because I guess another reason why I made this video is because I had an apartment tour on my TikTok and you guys are like, what do you do? Like, how are you able to buy all this stuff? And I'm like, I'm just a bartender and a content creator. That like blew y'all's mind. So I just want to tell you guys my story and how I'm able to do everything that I do for me and my son. I hope this video made sense. Make sure you guys, if you guys are new here, click the subscribe button, go over to my TikToks. I have 3 of them. Just remember to follow your dreams, be consistent, be disciplined, and you will get everything that you want in your life. And I love my Ambers so much. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye.